Hey guys, this is just going to be a follow-up of my recent video that I posted of the Asus Xonar Phoebus 7.1 sound card. I've had a couple of days of playing with it now, and I've just been sort of fiddling around with the software that you get with the device. So yeah, pretty much the current the headphones and the microphone that I'm using at the moment are the Turtle Beach X12s. I mean, they're sort of $40–50, £40 headphones. So they're not, what you'd call quality headphones. But basically, I had the Turtle Beach X40 ones, which were wireless Dolby Digital 5.1 surround sound headphones, which I bought originally for the Xbox 360. They sort of packed up. The wireless receiver, something happened to it, and I couldn't actually get sound from the headphones at all. And where they're wireless, there was no way of actually using a wired connection of any sort to get them working, so they ended up being bricked. So in the meantime, I wanted another pair of headphones. I was I was pretty much on a budget, so I couldn't go and spend, the money that I wanted to at the time to get some headphones. I just wanted to get another pair of headphones so I could get back into gaming. So yeah, anyway, I bought some X12s, probably around July last year. I've had these now for, um, actually, was it July last year? It could have even been this year. So I've not had them too long, but they're reasonable headphones. The quality's good. I'm not testing them on. They're advertised more so for Xbox 360, the X12s, but I've used them only on PC, so I can't really comment on what they're like on Xbox. But they've done the job. People are happy with my friends who I speak to are happy with the quality of the microphone. Um, Depending on how this turns out, this is what the microphone quality is like for this video. So yeah, cracking on. Basically, I bought the Asus Xonar Phoebus 7.1 sound card a few weeks back. Um, and I've been testing it. I bought it primarily for a 5.1 Dolby Digital speaker system that I currently have, Samsung surround sound system, and it only has the option for uh, your analog left and right, your blue and your red and white speaker for left and right. Excuse me, and it also has a optical digital in. So they are the only two connections I had. So I used that for Xbox 360 with a digital cable, optical SPDIF connector, and it worked a treat. Got this sound card which come with a digital out, a little Toslink adapter that you could connect your optical cable to. So that runs from the sound card to the sound system to use Dolby Digital Live. Now Dolby Digital Live, it works when it works okay. Um, but I'm not too impressed with what I've been hearing. It's just quite dull. So I moved on to these headphones. And the headphones that I was using, these headphones I was using with the Soundcard, Onboard Sound, sorry, on my Asus Maximus IV Extreme P67 motherboard. The Onboard Sound, it was it was great. You can't really say it was terrible. Um, I was under the impression that a dedicated PCI Express sound card would, absolutely trump onboard sound. Um, so yeah, I went ahead and bought this sound card. So yeah, I've been playing with it a few weeks, um, and I've come up with settings that I'm happy with for my hearing. So basically, I'm just going to go over the software. There's a couple of videos of people going over the software, but they don't really give a great deal on what actually everything does. For example, um, so we've got these settings down the side here. These are all your inputs, outputs, etc. So the speakers here, this would be for I'm going from a 3.5mm jack to from the sound card to the analog left and right on my sound system. Excuse me, I've got really bad wind for some reason. So yeah, speakers. This will use, if you've got an analog 5.1, 7.1 set up, obviously you can make use of that. But mine's only 2 speakers, so you get the options here for your stereo, your quadraphonic, 5.1, 7.1. As I said, I'm only on stereo for the speakers. You get these few effects, which I've seen some videos of people using, but I just don't understand why you'd want to. Just more for fun, if anything. This flex bass thing I've not actually used. Don't I've not used the sound card with the sort of speakers per se. I've used it more with the digital SPDIF out. So this, well, can only obviously mean something to do with bass. But I can't give you any information on sort of how it works or if it's any good. This also is for, I'm guessing, for people possibly for what I'm doing now, maybe to try and increase the sound of my voice, or just voices in general for music or karaoke, etc. The XE surround speaker. Now this is something I had a little fiddle around with, but I weren't too impressed. I mean, if you had a 5.1 or 7.1 proper analog setup, then you can make use of this. But with Pro Logic 2, even though it still makes use of the 5 speakers that I have, including the 2 rear with Pro Logic, it sort of comes in and out the sounds. They're not too great on that, so I left that sort of as it is, really. In the surround max, um, you definitely need more than 2 channels for that. It doesn't support stereo, so I'm not being able to play with that. And then you've got the DTS Ultra PC2, which I've had a little fiddle around with this, alongside this Dolby Home Theatre 4, which I've got open up here, but I'll come to that in a minute. So yeah, going through these settings, I've had a fiddle with music and movie mode and game mode, and yeah, it works. It increases the dynamics of the hearing to what you sort of want, really. So for game mode, it increases like the punchier sounds and the higher and the lower frequency range. The music and movie obviously gives it more of a softer tone to it. And then you've also got use of the Dolby Home Theatre thing, which is this, um, which sort of coexists with the software. But the only thing is you can't have you can have one or the other, basically. So if I turn this on, this goes off, and vice versa. If I turn that off, I can turn that back on. But after playing around with the Dolby Home Theatre version 4 and the DTS Ultra PC2, personally, I prefer the Dolby Home Theatre. Everyone's ears are sort of leveled, or everyone's ears are different, and my ears prefer the really high frequency sounds, like basically like a pin dropping. Basically what Dolby Home Theatre does is, for an example, in a movie, if someone dropped a pin, you would hear the pin. You could turn the volume up on your speakers to obviously hear that sound more. But what Dolby Home Theatre does, from my experience, is it seems to increase these levels, the sounds that you wouldn't really hear. It increases those levels to a level that you can hear without interfering too much with the dialogue sounds and music, etc. So for basically increasing all those really low level sounds, the Dolby Home Theatre does this for you. And also increases the volume, but it's not like a placebo effect. It increases the volume but it's not increasing the volume as such. It increases the dynamics of the sounds, if that makes any sense. So, like I was saying, after going through the DTS and home theater, I prefer the home theater software. It gives for my ears, it's just got better sound. So yeah, moving on from the speakers, we've got the headphones. Now, um, like I was saying with these headphones, I got the Total Beach X12s. They're not brilliant. They were suffice with my onboard sound, and now they sort of stand out. Um, budget £40, 40, $50 headphones have now become something to talk about. So yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with these headphones. I've been playing a lot of Battlefield 4, um, online, obviously. Um, I love me first-person shooters. So all of these sort of the sounds of bullets whizzing across your head and explosions, the guns reloading sound, etc. Are just so much more emphasized with this sound card. So I have now decided that I've got a 7.1 sound card, so I'm going to go ahead and get some 7.1 headphones, and I'm going to go with I'm going to get them this Friday. I'm going to pick up the Razer Tiamat 7.1 headphones, as they are advertised as the world's first true 7.1 headphones. All of the other headphones that use 5.1 or 7.1 tend to use a digital connection, which gives it an artificial surround. From what I've been reading, it's not a true 5.1 surround experience. But the Razer Tiamats, from what I've been reading, are true 7.1. They have a 3.5mm jack for each output of the sound card. So you've got your center, your sub, your rear, your front, and your side. You've got a jack for each of those, and you've got 5 independent speakers in the headphones. Well, 5 in each cup of the Razer Tiamats. So keep your eyes open for that unboxing, which will be coming hopefully this Friday. And I can tell you a little bit more about getting a better set of headphones, and what experience you would get. Going from let's put this into perspective. I've gone from a £40 set of headphones from Onboard Sound, which I was happy with, to the same headphones to a dedicated sound card, which has increased the dynamics of the volume and the sounds to an extent I'm a lot happier with than I was with Onboard Sound. And now I'm going to buy a more expensive gaming headset with true 7.1 on a true 7.1 surround card. So fingers crossed, the experience that I'll get from that will be a lot better than what I'm getting now. So yeah, going through a couple more settings here. You've got the headphone settings here. This gives you or basically built inside the card, you've got a headphone amplifier, so you can use these levels to increase that amp. But as these Turtle Beach X12s have got a 32 ohm or 30 ohm impedance, I stick it on the normal gain. You go to high gain or extra gain, and it just sounds like the headphones are just going to blow up. But one nice thing you do get with this, which I won't be able to show you, is on your normal gain, there's a little Xonar Phoebus logo on top of the sound card that's in blue, and then when you change this from normal to high or extra high, it then changes to red. And as a lot of the components and the LEDs and lights in my case are red, I've just got this lonely little blue light just sitting there. So this would be more so for studio quality headphones, I believe, because every set of gaming headphones or headphones that are rated for gaming don't seem to peak above 32 ohms. So I'm guessing this is more for studio quality headphones to take advantage of that. Yeah, again, you've got your sample rate. you've got environmental effects again, effects, surround headphone. Now I tried this as well. I've tried just the headphones as they are, with none of the software on. I've tried the headphones on with the X-Ear surround, which is, I guess, Asus's own attempt at a virtual surround. And then it's this particular suite. It seems too virtual for me. I was playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag the other day, and it just seemed too artificial for me, so I turned that off. This might work this might work better for some other people. As I was saying earlier, everyone prefers a different, their own sort of, they've got their own personal likes as to what sounds they like to hear, and everyone's ears are fine-tuned to different sounds. So this specific thing didn't work for me. I've not tried it on multiple things. I tried it on music, but it just seems it just doesn't work for me pretty much. But if anyone else out there was thinking about getting this card who tries this, I mean, everyone who buys something is going to try everything on what the card has to offer, as it seems pointless. I'm just going, oh, I bought it, but I'm just going to stick it with these settings. So yeah, anyway, like I said, I tried that, didn't like it. Turn it off, and again, you've got the X-Ear Surround Max, which will work with 5.1 or 7.1 analog headphones. So hopefully this option will be available with my Razer Tiamat 7.1s. So I can give this a go, and obviously I'll do a sort of an even further review as to the sound card, as to what it's capable of with higher quality headphones. So that's something to look forward to. And then again, got the DTS Ultra PC, and again with my headphones, or with these specific headphones that I have, it seems too artificial for me. It just seems, I can't really word it. It just seems fake. I mean, I'd rather have it in just plain old stereo with no fancy features, and even taking off the Dolby Home Theatre, than using the DTS Ultra PC2. No, I'm not slating it. It's just a personal thing. I just don't like the way it gives, it increases the sounds and the dynamics, etc. I just don't like it, so that's why I stuck with the Dolby Home Theatre, which is also at the bottom there. And also in all the other videos, no one seems to use the SPDIF out, so no one on all the video reviews I see on YouTube, you didn't actually get to see what were under these options. So here you've got your sample rates, your 16, 24-bit, and then this is sort of what one of the main reasons as to why I bought the card was for the Dolby Digital Live. But as I said earlier, it seems to work in some games. Other games it doesn't. The games it does work on, it just doesn't sound punchy enough. I played Crysis 3 on the speakers the other week, and it just seems so dull. Like, you put your headphones on, and then you play the game, and it's like, wow, these guns sound like, proper explosive sounds, but just didn't sound great on Dolby Digital Live. So the whole SPDIF Dolby Digital theory for me has sort of gone out the window. Hence the reason why I'm now going to just invest in a decent set of headphones. And then you get your environmental effects, your X-Ear, Sing FX, and your DTS Ujimi dongle, but that's not available while you got Dolby Digital Live. Obviously, that's encoding all of the audio into a Dolby Digital signal, so 2-channel won't work for that. And then you got your mic, which obviously I'm using. You got your sample rate, your microphone boost, and your magic voice, which is fun. You can have a bit of fun from that. So yeah, we'll move away from the Xonar Phoebus software and move on to the Dolby Home Theatre. You've got a list of presets that they already give you You got your movie, your music, your game, racing, real-time strategy, action RPG, first-person shooter. I have sort of customized these slightly from what they were at default to my own liking, um, and uh, these options here, for example, with my speaker system with SPDIF out with Dolby Digital Live, the built-in speaker surround virtualizer just won't work. That will only work if you're using analog speakers to give you more of a surround experience, which I personally prefer this virtualizer than to Ultra PC and the uh, XE surround headphone. This just seems to work better for me. You got your volume leveler, your dialogue enhancer. This actually works. I'm going to turn that off. This is another thing I tried with Assassin's Creed as I was playing it on the action RPG. The dialogue enhancer was off, and you could hear all of the birds and the sea and the wind in the background, but the people's voices just weren't. They weren't, for a game that involves a lot of dialogue. It wasn't very clear. So this actually works. You turn that on, and then you can increase or decrease to your liking. Us like it somewhere in the middle. Too much of it gives you this sort of tinny voice, and too less gives you like a really low. It almost sounds like someone speaking to you when you're under the water, while you're underwater. So I keep that in the middle, and then the headphone virtualizer. Again, this is the only slider that I tend to use because the built-in speakers will only work if I'm using with analog. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, this personally I find better than any of the suites in here. More so just because it just, for my ears personally, it just gives us a better experience with sound. So yeah, I'm not too sure what else to go over there. Like I said, I'm just waiting on getting these new headphones to make use of what this card actually has to offer. So yeah, keep your eyes and ears open for any updates on my YouTube channel um, about any upcoming videos. It should be this Friday, could be in the afternoon. I'm going to do an unboxing like I did with the Soundcard. I'll go over the headphones, and then like I did with this video, I will come back a day or two later and sort of give you my thoughts once I've had a play around, because I don't want to feel rushed. So I want to have a couple of days at least to play, and then I'll give you my verdicts on the new headphones, and hopefully this sound card can be used to its full potential. Yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. Sorry if it was a lot of chatting and not actually much showing. Slightly different to something I've done, or things I've done before. But as usual, yeah, thanks again. Please comment below, ask any questions. Like I said on many other videos, I will get back to you with any comments that you have. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Peace.